The important point is that MIFF, as you all know, is one of the oldest documentary animation and short film festival of India, which started in 1990 as the Bombay International Film Festival. And now, earlier it was done by the Films Division. Every 2 years it used to be done. And now NFDC, which is the integrated organization, the merged organization, is going to do it for the first time. So this is the first time when the MIFF is being done by the National Film Development Corporation. So in this edition, next please. So this is the glimpses of the next edition, previous edition. So this is this year's MIFF. We are very happy to announce again that we have received record number of submissions for any MIFF, and out of which we have showcased a total of 314 films, and we will give away the prize worth 42 lakhs. And the country participation here this time is 59 countries are participation, which is almost double the number of countries which participated last year. And total 61 languages films will be screened. And this is for the first time, and it is the initiative of Honorable Secretary Sir, that we are having this festival not just in Mumbai, but also at the same time the parallel screenings will also take place in Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai and Pune. So, and the MIFF selections this year, we are also proud to announce that we have 8 world premieres, 5 international premieres, 18 Asia premieres and 21 India premieres. Next please. There is always a special theme in the MIFF, out of which some national competition films are selected. This time the special theme was given as Amrit Kal. We received several entries and 6 films have been finally showcased, which will be judged by the national competition jury for giving an award. Then again, we'll just like to emphasize that with their various special packages from Mission Life films, which are based on the Mission Lifestyle for Environment, which has been the clarion call given by Honorable Prime Minister. And there are several other packages, including one of the best packages from Oscar award entry films to Berlinale short films. So it's a wonderful package which we have curated of 314 films. Next please. So this again, animation packages from 47 films will be there, student films from 45 films from 13 different colleges, not just Indian film colleges like FTI, SRFTI and Whistling Woods, but also world's one of the most prominent colleges like Babelsberg Film School, Germany. So all those films are participating. We have also decided that we will include a package of films which are specially curated for differently able people, like visually impaired. They will have films with audio descriptions which they can see, specifically curated for them. For hearing impaired also, we will have films with Indian Sign Language and closed captions so that they can enjoy the film. And in fact, I'm very happy to announce that there will be one film crossover for the visually impaired, which will have a live dance performance in Indian Sign Language by a dancer, so that they can understand and relate with the film. Thank you. Next. So these are the opening and closing ceremonies which we are going to have in the NCPA auditorium from 5:30 p.m. tomorrow. The opening ceremony will be held on the 21st. The closing ceremony will be held, and we are very glad to announce that the cultural performances from Sri Lanka will also be held, and apart from that, the Cannes awarded film, student film of FTII will also be showcased in the cultural function.
Thank you, Prithun, for taking us through what lies ahead in the 18th edition of MIFF. Now, I'd like to request Secretary INB, Shri Sanjay Jaju, to kindly address the gathering.
Good evening, friends, and namaskar. So it's indeed a matter of great privilege that tomorrow onwards we are going to set the ball rolling for the Mumbai International Film Festival. All of you know this is a arguably one of the biggest festivals in the world for documentaries, short films, and now animation films as well. And we have been doing it, friends, for close to 30 years now. And this is going to be the 18th edition. This is the biennial event, as all of you are aware. And the idea for today's press conference was to take you through the entire program that our Joint Secretary and Managing Director of National Film Development Corporation presented. And at the same time, make a special invite for all of you, for not just yourself, your family members, but to spread the word around for the industry and those who are interested in cinema of this kind as well, documentaries, short films, animation films, etc. And invite them to this biggest ever. We can safely say that this is the biggest ever, with a lot of new things happening for the first time. As was mentioned, we're not just doing it in Mumbai, although the brand is Mumbai International Film Festival, but we are also holding parallel screenings in other cities. They're holding them in Delhi, in Chennai, in Kolkata, in Pune. At the same time, first time a film bazaar is also being organized. Otherwise, these festivals used to be mainly for people like us. I mean, those who have passion for movies, those who like movies. But here, for the first time, this provides a lot of opportunities to all the independent filmmakers who would not find market for their wares and products. So they will be able to come here to the festival, participate in dialogues, hold B2B conversations, and effectively give themselves a platform through which they will be able to take their products up the value chain. That means find a buyer, or maybe find, and there are a lot of films which are still in the production. That means they are kind of work in progress. So that means find people who could partner them to complete those projects. So, friends, it's indeed a great opportunity for all these cities, especially Mumbai, because it's not just going to be the screenings, as was mentioned. You have a complete program lineup. This is the kind of screening schedule. There have been close to 1,000 entries this year. I think the highest ever in the competition section, both the international as well as the national competitions. At the same time, there are a lot of sections which complete this entire schedule, starting from 15th and going on till 21st of June this year. साथ ही जो भी हमारे जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी ने बताया, ये भी कोशिश की जा रही है कि एक्सेसिबिलिटी के एस्पेक्ट में भी हम प्रथम रहें, और इसलिए इस बार एनजीओ स्वयं के साथ में जो हमारी भागीदारी है, वो भागीदारी हमें इंश्योर करेगी, हमें इस बात की बहुत खुशी है कहने में कि हमारा जो पूरा वेन्यू रहेगा इस बार फॉर आवर differently abled people, it will be fully accessible venue. So that's one of the first that's also happening in this particular event. As was mentioned, our opening film is going to be it's an utter love story. If you want, you can see the trailer of that movie. It's available on various platforms, on OTT platforms, and it's a hour and a half, right?
Yes.
And it's been released recently, and so this is the first time this is premiering in India. So I think all of you would love it, and we hope that you all come for that particular film. After that, we have the opening ceremony that's going to be happening tomorrow in the NCPA auditorium, I think right across, and as was mentioned, that movie, the opening event is also going to be featuring in the documentary that won us Lawrence in the Cannes Film Festival just last month. Coming to the documentaries and the global situation, Ladies and gentlemen, it's a huge industry, close to about 16 billion US dollars. That's the size of the industry. And the power of these films is not just to, entertain us, but at the same time to inform us, as I mentioned, to inspire us, and allow us to have a look at ourselves and the kind of society we are in.